You want to speak English at work with confidence. You want your ideas to sound clear and professional. In this session, I will show you 8 simple tools that you can use today to start speaking better English in meetings and conversations. So let's jump in. Speaking English at work. And at the end, I will show you where you can get a free cheat sheet with all of today's information to help you apply what I teach you, and so you can improve your fluency, your confidence at work faster. So, I know your goal is to build confidence, speak clearly, communicate with impact. If you understand me now, then your English is very good, but you might struggle with speaking, and this is affecting your work, your business, your opportunities. Why? You want to sound confident. You want colleagues to understand you fast. You want to express ideas clearly in meetings and conversations. Here are the challenges that you and many people face. Your mind freezes. You just can't find the word you are looking for. You worry about mistakes. You understand others, but struggle to answer smoothly. You speak too fast or too quietly. The solution: real fluency comes from action. Not just listening to English, but using English. You speak first. You think after. If you speak first, you are not now overthinking, you are not hesitating, you are just speaking. But if you think first, you're going to question yourself, you're going to question your grammar, your pronunciation, your vocabulary. This does not help. Speak first. Think after. You keep momentum even when the sentence is not perfect. Understand, no one has perfect English. Native speakers, myself, we make mistakes all the time. Sometimes we forget a word. Sometimes we don't use perfect grammar. Sometimes we don't know the meaning of a new word. And that's okay. We keep speaking anyway. And that's what I want you to do today. So here are the tools, 8 tools that you can start using right away to improve your speaking at work, in business, and of course in life. So, tool number 1, sentence starters. Sentence starters allow you to start speaking at once. This reduces overthinking and naturally builds fluency. You do not wait for the perfect sentence. It doesn't exist. You use a starter to launch your idea. You have the idea in your head. Now you just use a sentence starter. Once you do that, it's much easier to keep talking because you now have momentum. Some examples of sentence starters include: the way I see it is, my first thought is, from my side, what I want to add is. Once you start, your brain follows. And these are just 4 of many examples you can use. There will be more examples in the cheat sheet that you can download for free. Tool number 2, so important, flow. Focus on flow. Just like a river, it keeps going, it keeps flowing. I want you to do the same with your English. Keep going even when you pause, even when you forget a word. you can train yourself to keep talking. You can use different words. You can explain it differently. This comes with practice, but the more you practice, the more your English will flow, and flow means fluency. Use short phrases to stay in control. Some examples include, let me continue. Here's what I mean. To put it simply, the key point is, these phrases stop overthinking. Your ideas stay smooth, and you can keep flowing like a river. Tool number 3, good enough frame. This is all about mindset, because if you're struggling with speaking English, but you understand people around you, then it's not so much a language problem. This is a confidence issue. And so if you change your mindset, this will just enhance your fluency by a lot. Aim for clear, not perfect. I don't want you to try to speak perfect English. I will emphasize this a lot. Perfection kills fluency. We are not aiming for perfection. We just want to be clear. Focus on message, not grammar. Focus on what you want to say, what you want the other person to understand, not how you say it. This is about connecting with your listener. And remember, perfection slows you down. Clarity moves you forward. Say what you want, and then you can refine it if needed. But again, remember, speak first, think after. Tool number 4, listener focus. This one is, instead of focusing on how you sound and the mistakes and the imperfect grammar, shift your attention to the listener, to the person or the people you are talking to. Watch their face. Check their reaction. Ask a simple question to stay connected. Look at their body language. You might notice that they seem a little bit shy. Maybe they seem like they are not very confident. Then that shows you that everyone is human, that it's okay to make mistakes, and that we are in social situations, especially at work, in business, where there's more pressure. People feel anxious sometimes. They feel nervous. And so instead of focusing on your own anxiety and your own fear of mistakes, look around you, and this takes the attention away from that and actually makes you realize that everything is okay. Some examples of this can be, does that make sense for you? If you're speaking to someone, just ask a question, just engage them. Is this clear so far? What do you think? When you focus on them, your anxiety drops. Your fluency, as a result, improves. Tool number 5, next step thinking. So this one is keep the conversation moving, end your point with a clear next step. You don't just want to say something and then that's it. You want to keep that conversation moving on, flowing to the next part. Some examples. So the next step is, let's confirm the plan. Here is what happens after this. Momentum builds confidence. This makes you appear in control. You are taking charge of the conversation. And of course, I know this doesn't just happen overnight. It takes practice. But I promise you that the most effective communicators in any language spend a lot of time mastering that skill. That they don't just wake up and become effective communicators. They practice, they improve, they have experience, and so I want you to do this too. Tool number 6, the loop method. Speak in a loop. Go round in a loop, in a circle. Start the idea. Give a detail. This is a problem, and I even have this when I'll have many ideas in my head, but then that affects my message. Maybe I use too much information or too many details, and I can lose the listener. With a bit of practice, I learned that just focusing on one detail and then closing the idea before moving on to the next one just made me a more impactful communicator and teacher. So just start an idea, give a detail to support the idea, and then close. You can conclude and then move on to the next idea, or engage your listener by asking a question. Some examples. For example, start the idea, we need an update. Then add a detail. The client asked for progress, and then end it with, I will send a report this afternoon. Okay, just an example, but you see I'm keeping it simple. I'm not adding lots of random details. I'm just keeping it clear, concise. Anyone can understand this. So just practice with short, simple sentences first, and then when you grow confidence, you can add a little bit more flavor to your speaking. This keeps your English tight and professional. Tool number 7, rephrase power. If you get stuck, rephrase. Don't just stop speaking entirely, just say it a different way. Again, with a bit of training and practice, this becomes much easier. Do not apologize. Never apologize. I see many of my students, they will make a mistake or they will take a moment to think and they say sorry. And no, you should never apologize. You are not doing this in your native language. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Just try to rephrase it, say it in a different way. Don't freeze. If you freeze and stop talking, this is affecting your communication much more than saying something wrong. If you say it wrong, no worries. Have a laugh about it. If it's something kind of funny, don't let it be used as a weapon. See it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Use things like, let me say that another way. I will explain it more clearly. This shows confidence. Again, I don't want you just to speak English. I want you to speak with confidence and authority. If you want to be successful in the meetings, in the presentations, in the interviews, then you don't just want English, you want confident, calm communication skills. And tool number 8, momentum practice. It's about taking everything together and applying it, not just understanding theory, but actually using this to build your skills. So what you can do is something I call a fluency sprint. It's where you speak for a short amount of time without stopping. 60 seconds is usually enough, but you can keep going if you want. It's okay to take a pause, take a breath, but do not overthink. Do not start over-analyzing yourself. Just keep speaking. You choose a topic. This can be related to work, to a hobby, to your morning routine, anything. Just choose a topic. Use starters and flow phrases if you need help getting started. All of these are in the cheat sheet. Do not delete your mistakes. Do not go back and revise. Just keep going. Keep flowing like a river. A river doesn't go back. A river goes forwards. So does your English. Record, review, repeat. Make a recording, a video, a voice recording. Review it, listen. See what you did well. See where you can improve. Notice where you need to improve and try again and focus on improving that one thing. Repeat, so you record again, you review, and compare the difference. Are you speaking better? Is it more clear? Is it more confident? The more you do this exercise, the more you will improve, the better your English will be, and the more fluent you will become. So, how to get real results? If you have all of these together, you can use these tools immediately. Today, you can start using them. You will notice fast progress if you practice daily. I'm not telling you to do this one time. I'm saying do this as often as you can, at least once a day, 5 or 10 minutes every day, and you will start to notice your fluency improve. Now, if you do this for many weeks, many months, you will transform. But it's about being consistent. And for the strongest results, because I know many people struggle with motivation and consistency, you can join Wonderful World English. It's free to join. It's a community. We have amazing people in there, amazing teachers, lots of materials, lots of resources, and practice opportunities where I can guarantee you, if you get involved, you do what we tell you to do, your English will improve. So that's one thing. Attend the live events, practice in real time. Post your recordings. The recording I just said, you post it in the community and get feedback from teachers. And if you want the fastest progress, if you really need it for your work, for your business, and you don't want to be spending many weeks, then I would recommend joining the Fluency Code. The Fluency Code is a 12-week coaching program with step-by-step fluency tasks, 2 live coaching calls per week, daily speaking routines, and personal feedback. So it's a personal plan, personal feedback, all for your current level and your goals, and you get full accountability, that motivation, that inspiration to keep going. And this is so powerful. So you build real confidence in 12 weeks, and of course we give you ongoing support to keep that momentum going. And so if you are looking to improve in any way with your fluency, your confidence, your communication skills, or you just want to connect with other people, learn about the world, just engage in conversations, then Wonderful World English is for you. Completely free to join, so I'd love to see you inside. Please start practicing these tools today. If you start practicing them, you will start to improve, and I can't wait to see your results. And if you want deeper coaching and faster results, of course, apply for the 12-week Fluency Code program. All of this is in the community, along with the free cheat sheet that I promised you at the start. You can download that, use that to help you, and of course, reach out anytime if you need any help. The link to join is in the comments, and I hope to see you in the community very soon. Let's get you speaking English the way you've always wanted.